Hello, everybody. I'm Shadesa, and this is Marvel's Midnight Suns, Episode 3. Sorry about the odd ending to Episode 2. I didn't actually mean to cut it there. Um, I fully meant. Oh, that's odd. Oh, my headphones shut off. Okay. Oh, there we go. I fully meant to keep recording after pausing in the last episode, but stuff came up. Had to stop recording for a little while, so here we are on episode 3. I updated some mods, um, just a couple small things. And do remember this is a heavily modded playthrough. So don't expect your playthrough to be anything like this unless you also download almost every single mod off of Nexus. Okay. Okay.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom.
A dragon.
Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line.
Huh.
I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Are we going to fire it at them? Alright.
How does this look?
Sorry, Blade.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
I'm here if you need me.
Oh, new post. There we go. You can thank me later. Alana. Alright. Okay.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Burn. Alright, so I always choose the wrong options with Blade. I always do. I'm just gonna go with this one.
Train first, then talk.
All right then. Time to take it to the next level. Peace.
So upgrades are such a simple system, but that's all the further that system goes, is that right there. You can't do anything additional with it. There's no multiple upgrading of cards. It's very awkward. It felt like that they were trying to do the multiple upgrade thing and then just suddenly decided, you know what? Nah, let's not do that. So I don't know. I don't know.
Before we trained, you had questions. Go on, ask.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey, something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Well, that's simple enough.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No,
What is it?
it's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Alright, Blade.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work. If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
So get your friendship level up, okay.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
That tends to be the case
Why
with
let her
the
act
youngest.
like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Who else?
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you.
Big Brother
Who
Blade.
else?
Ah,
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
yes.
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Who else?
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anybody else?
No, all good, Blade. Thank you, thank you.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Or it won't, and we'll all die.
Thanks for ending it on a happy thought like that, Blade.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Ooh, glass. Yay! Oh.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside.
Makes sense.
Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Okay. Unlocked a new hero, Captain Marvel. Yay! Charlie, good girl, Charlie. Alright. So nothing pressing, moving on.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years away. This should be easy.
We waited all year for that game, and you know the fans would spoil it for us if we got a chance.
Well, can't you just... I don't know.
Work my magic again? See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
Magic sucks. Yeah, alright.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware.
I'm a little surprised Strange isn't taking the lead again. I was hoping we'd get the battle of the unlicensed doctors. Strange versus Faustus for all the marbles.
I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important. And Lilith is about as dangerous as they come on Earth.
Unlicensed? I could have swore that Stephen Strange had a medical license. So I wonder what Tony means. Or does in this universe Doctor Strange not actually have his license? Huh. Alright.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block.
Hydra.
I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Yeah. Also, I love the swords that came with this new outfit. I mean, the original swords were great and all, but these have a real elven vibe to them. That's pretty cool.
Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
Indeed, Marvel.
We're going in from the rooftops. That may seem old.
Monsters from hell, portals to limbo. It's all relative when you're working with the big bad midnight suns.
Didn't mean to cut you off, Blade.
Powers like yours, any progress is good progress. Keep at it.
Okay. Really didn't mean to cut him off like that. Ugh. Hey, Magic, when do I get to take you with me? Oh, why'd you teleport?
We don't really cross paths. From what I know of her, Captain Marvel fighting Hydra is like you and me fighting ants.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Not bad for our first team-up.
Okay. Sorry, I try and get all their little dialogue bits because they actually do have unique dialogue for each story mission. Blades was actually unique. I didn't mean to cut him off when he was talking about going across the rooftops.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Man, Bruce sounds sick already. It's a small room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
No. Oh, see that percentage? So if an enemy falls off a cliff or whatnot, they have a certain percentage to insta-die. Yeah, see, he survived. Yeah, lower health, higher the percentage goes. Alright.
Get some. Even the best can get better.
Okay. Yeah, alright. That's my best choice. Whoops.
Take this.
That's one hell of a move.
Ah, he's gonna be dead anyways, just do it.
Hell.
Yeah. Same thing here.
Playtime's over.
Alright, so 2 enemies left on the field.
Heroes like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Let's just see what I would get. Oh. Okay. How was it you switch characters again? There we go. Alright, so if I stand her right here. Yes.
Here we go. Keep it up. I'm not worried.
Alright, one enemy remaining.
We will never forsake her.
Don't try that again.
Reinforcements on approach.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
There we go.
Walk in the light.
I owe you one.
Okay, we're gonna wanna knee strike. Probably this one.
I'm on it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Not a problem. And learn. Think I can punch through a moon now?
Level up. Oh, okay. And then boom.
Ready up.
Yay!
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Get her!
Yep.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
You'll need all the help you can get.
I'll put this to good use.
Nope. But if she comes over here. And then does it. Oh yes.
You make that look almost too easy. Weak, even for Hydra.
Ah, okay, fine.
Let's do it. Exactly what I needed.
Now that was something.
Yep, got me extra.
Get ready.
Got me an extra play.
So that's how that works.
Alright. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We're going to kaboom. Why is it giving me two? Huh. Yeah, okay, let's not do that then. Let's do that one though. And now he is the only one still alive. End the turn.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
Ow.
You will have to do better than that.
Finally, it's my turn.
I love how the blast from her photon beam is just there on the ground.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you, there is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
And they didn't.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
You have earned this.
That's a neat trick.
Not worth doing. Yeah, you gotta think of
Maybe
it
not possibly match
like
your strength.
a chess game, kinda. Yes. Okay. There we go. That turns off his big boom and gets me a level. Nice. And he dies from bleed. No? Oh.
Enemy has the upper hand.
It will all be over soon.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial vault catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
I already stopped the truck, Bruce. First thing I did was stop the truck. Come on now.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier, that one almighty. Something, something, gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Ooh,
Never
Ghostbuster
do. How about we
reference.
get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
How to do. Nice! Alright, you gonna let me raise the difficulty yet? No, of course not. So, to change the difficulty levels, you have to earn that difficulty by scoring well and getting stars. As you get more stars, you get to raise the difficulty level, making it harder to get stars. Ironic, no. But, yeah. That is still the plan. This is a very, very heavily modded thing, so I feel that needs to be
Nice job out
balanced
there, kid.
by
I
raising
mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
by raising the difficulty whenever I
you do know
can.
that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Okay.
Let me see. How did this work again?
No. Ah, there it is. You should come hang out. Yeah.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Thor reference if you didn't catch that. Nice. Yeah. So I'll try and limit how much time I spend running around the Abbey. I'm also not sure if I should pick up the mission stuff before I do the missions. That way you get the full experience. Yeah. I think I will hold off on that. With the journal entries, I'm gonna leave them on screen for a couple seconds so you guys can pause and read. I am not gonna read them out loud. Yeah. I'm not gonna read them out loud.
I'm kind of getting the impression Doctor Strange is a little bit of a hoarder. I mean, just because it's magical junk doesn't mean it's not junk. You know what they call an artifact that only works in a pocket dimension once every 10,000 years? I don't know either, because I don't hoard junk.
Oh, man. That's some good points there, Nico. Nice. Okay.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Pet Charlie? Pet Charlie? Come on, Pet Charlie? Come on. Ugh. Thank you. Oh, praise.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
So no pets for me. Okay. Alright, Nico.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Oh, that's coming from the movie. Oh. Boom.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
For what?
Can we do it again?
Plus critical damage, huh?
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Because that's conventional.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second,
classic.
Each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century.
That's a raptor if you've ever watched Jurassic Park.
And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Nico's great.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Hey, is that snide or you being honest for once?
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control, and this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Yep, the balance. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna stay pretty gray throughout this whole thing. The Dark first caller, I think, is good. But its second caller is meh. Same with Light.
I remember when I used to go out on
Okay.
missions myself. At least I can always rely on you to get the job done.
You know, a lot of things make more sense with Wanda if you accept the fact that Sarah and Agatha were a couple. Makes Sarah grieving the loss of a partner who she was with for centuries. And makes things make a lot more sense. Alright, I am going to cut it here. It has been around 50 minutes for this episode. So it seems like a good place to call it a night. I've been Shadesville, and I hope you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.